MTV Fresh Out.
I have kissed a lot of British people.
Her label have got her a doppelganger and she's just raking it in still.
I recently caught up with US country music sensation Tanner Adell, who is blowing up right now with viral hits like Buckle Bunny, as well as collabing with Beyonce on her Cowboy Carter album. Check this out. So, hello Tanner.
Hi.
We are so happy to have you here today.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Amazing. I love London.
Yeah? I'm loving Silverado, by the way.
Thank you.
And I think this was something that your fans were asking for. What's the story behind that?
Yeah, so I waited on this one. I teased it months ago and my fans were begging for it. And so I finally decided it might be time for me to give it to them. And so I did, and it's doing really well. People are really loving it. And it's one of my favorite songs I've written, so.
It's a banger, for
Thank
sure.
you.
You released Buckle Bunny last year.
Yes.
How was it putting out your first ever project?
Yes, so we named it the Buckle Bunny mixtape. I wanted it to be just different feelings, all of my kind of moods, all, like a real mix of some genres of just what I felt like were kind of the best parts of me, all in a little project.
But for anyone who doesn't know,
I knew you were gonna ask that next.
What is it? What's a Buckle Bunny?
Yes, okay, so original definition, Buckle Bunnies were girls who would get all cute and go to the rodeo and try to like score the winning cowboy, because they win these big belt buckles. It wasn't a very nice thing to say. It kind of became frowned upon to like look hot at the rodeo. And I don't like that very much. I think you should be able to look hot if you want to look hot whenever you want, wherever you want. My fans have seized that word, and they are the Buckle Bunnies. So I'm glad that we're taking it on with some pride.
Yeah, I love that you've done that. I also really want to talk about the fact that you were featured on Beyonce's latest album, Cowboy Carter.
Yeah.
How was that whole experience and how did it happen?
I mean, it's pretty incredible. I'm on the first two tracks, American Requiem and Blackbird, and you know, it was a really special experience.
All right, so since this is your second time in the UK, we want to know what traditional British things you have already done and ticked off of your bucket list in a game of Never Have I Ever, British edition. Okay, cool. So I've got some questions here, and all you've got to do is tell me I have or I have never. And remember, this is a safe space, so be honest.
I know, I'm like, oh God, okay.
You got this.
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Never have I ever eaten fish and chips. You have. Did you like it?
I'm obsessed with fish and chips.
Oh yeah, me too.
After my show in Hackney, it was like 2 a.m. and I was like, I have to find fish and chips because I eat it every day that I can when I'm here. And I went out and got fish and chips at 2 a.m. and slept like a baby, so.
Okay, never have I ever spoken in a British accent. You have.
I'm so embarrassed.
Take the floor.
Oh my gosh, no, I can't do that right now.
I'll do an American accent if you can do a British one.
Seriously, you will? We go first?
Okay, well, that was it.
Oh, wait.
Wait, so the only American accent I can do is like LA girl, you know? And I think it's super cute.
That was really good. Was that good?
Are you British?
Am I? I always do like a Ronald Weasley.
Never have I ever complained about the British weather.
Oh my gosh, I have never. I love British weather, and I don't care what anyone says about that.
Loves the
I
rain.
love it.
Never have I ever kissed a British person because of their accent.
Well, I've never just kissed someone because of like the way that they speak, but I have kissed a lot of British people.
Love that for you.
Bring it on.
Finally, never have I ever lied whilst playing Never Have I Ever.
Oh, I have never.
Yeah, girl, that's
I
a lie.
have never.
Really?
Yeah, this is like probably one of the only times I've played it. I think I've only played it like one other time.
That was so fun. Thank you
Yes,
so
it
much for
was.
being so honest with us and playing
course.
Never Have I Ever. British
Anytime.
edition.
Great questions.
It is time for our second guest. He is a self-taught musician who is blowing up on TikTok, supported Miles Smith on tour and has millions of streams already under his belt. Calum Bowie is here! All right, my love, how you doing?
Nice to see you.
Well, welcome to MTV Fresh Out. We're all very excited to have you. And I want to talk about your brand new single, Edge of the World. First of all, what's it all about for the people who don't know and what inspired it?
Well, I wrote it when I was out in LA actually, and it's the first time I'd really kind of experience time difference being away from people that I loved, and that is basically just, it's a story of not letting that get between you and how far you'd go for your person, you know, go to the edge of the world and all you're thinking about is that person and the people that you care about.
Have you thought about like your dream collabs yet? Do you know who's, I'm sure you have got a little bucket list going.
I guess I do. I mean, Ed Sheeran would probably be my number one. I just think he's such a talented writer, such a talented musician, and he's gone about it the total right way.
I know that you made a big name for yourself during lockdown, and you were posting covers on your TikTok and your flat in Edinburgh. At that point, did you expect it to blow up in the way that it has now? Like,
No.
Did you know this was going to happen?
It was a total accident. So I was on Instagram and then tried out this app called TikTok, because my sister was like, oh, you need to try this app. I was like, oh, fine, I'll try it. And it just started getting a lot more traction. I had a couple videos that totally catapulted, and then I had some artists like the Cooks and stuff replying to videos, and that was when I was like, okay, this is kind of surreal.
Since your last single, All About Me, came out, it feels like you've had a summer of firsts. Like you did your first time at Glastonbury, first European gigs and festivals, and also your first trip to the USA. What was that like? I mean, it's been a big old year, isn't it?
It has been a pretty pinch me year. We did the James Arthur support in Bristol, then went straight on to Glastonbury, and it was just like absolutely crazy. So the first show at the Glastonbury one as well was full, it filled capacity as well, which was, I didn't think anyone would turn up, so it was really nice.
Inspired by your song All About Me, we're going to play a quick fire quiz to find out all about you in a game that we're calling All About Me Calum Bowie Edition.
Love it.
All right, so I've got loads of questions here. All you've got to do is answer each of them as quick as you can. First thing that comes to your head.
Easy.
Ready for this?
Got it, yeah, let's
All
try
right,
it.
let's go. Can you touch your toes?
Is that an answer?
Not really. Bit more. Yes! Which colour has the worst personality?
Red. It's angry.
What subject was your favourite at school?
PE.
Who's the most famous person in your phone?
Probably say Miles Smith after the tour.
Which season would you be and why?
Season 9. No, autumn. I'm sure.
He's got jokes. How popular were you at school?
I was fine. I was popular enough. I was right in the middle.
Yeah,
I'd
you
say
were
I
mid.
wasn't the cool kids. I wasn't uncool.
What's your favourite food?
Sweet potatoes. I eat a lot of sweet potatoes.
Interesting.
And a close second would be a ham sandwich. I also eat a lot. I have like salad in it as well, and a bit of sauce, just so you know.
Okay, the Calum special. Love it. What do ghosts sound like?
Boo. Or ooh. Ooh, one of them.
What's the worst fashion trend that you've ever followed?
When I let my sister cut my hair in lockdown, there's no such thing as a fade in the Bowie household. It was just like bald, loaf of bread on top.
What's your favourite conspiracy theory?
The Avril Lavigne one, that she's no longer here and she's got a doppelganger. Her label have got her a doppelganger and she's just raking it in still.
Who's the last person you text?
My flatmate about my council tax. To be fair.
It's a glamorous life.
Rockstar, right?
Which celebrity do you look like?
I get Eddie Redmayne a lot. On quite a lot of my earlier videos, I used to get Eddie Redmayne a lot.
I see that. I was trying to work out who it was in my head.
I'll take it.
Which instrument is the most annoying?
Probably piano, mainly because I can't play it, but also because I can't play it, I think it's really showboaty, so guitar all the way.
And finally, can you touch your nose to your tongue?
Yes.
I actually can't do that.
Really?
Right, is that cheating?
Yeah, definitely.
No, I can't do it.
Even then.
And on that note, I think I'm going to wrap that up real quick.